My name is Hopwood DePree, and while searching my ancestry, I discovered my family ties to a long-lost historic property. Now I'm helping other people to do the same.
Hello, I'm Hopwood DePree here at Hopwood Hall Estate in Middleton, England. And as we've been making this series about people who have their family history who are connected to Hopwood Hall, we've been contacted by people from around the world. And today, two of those people are traveling here from opposite ends of the earth. We have Janice coming from the United States and Jim coming all the way from Australia. Both believe that Hopwood Hall is their ancestral home. We're going to help them dig deeper into their family history and find the links. Well, it's really great to have you here.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
You came all the way from
Charlestown, Indiana.
Charlestown.
Across the river from Louisville, Kentucky.
So it's really amazing to have another American here at Hopwood Hall. You actually trace back your lineage.
Years ago, my aunt who was doing Ancestry mentioned that there was a Hopwood ancestral home that all the Hopwoods seemed to come from that went to America. And so when I retired 13 years ago, I started looking into it and got on Ancestry and started going back the line.
And so how is it actually tracing your history and actually being here in the building?
It's surreal, actually. You know, you see the building and you think of all the generations that have gone by, which have been many, you know. When I was growing up, I thought Hopwood was an odd name, and I thought, you know, everybody that I knew that was a Hopwood was my relative. And to find out we had an ancestral home, and it's just so neat to be here.
Is there any one item that sort of popped out or struck you or really sort of impacted you?
I think the fireplaces. It's not something that you see too often, where the fireplace is so huge.
When I came here, I just felt that walking into certain rooms, you could really feel a sense of people coming and going, and to think of all the centuries of history and how many people walked through these rooms and touched the doorknobs and ran their hands up the banisters.
Exactly.
It's really gives you a sense of place.
Yeah, and just knowing that you're part of something bigger, you know, even though it's generations down the road. I just wish my dad and my grandma could have seen all this or known that I came.
It's wonderful to see the deep, meaningful connections to Hopwood Hall felt by so many visitors from far and wide.
Hey, Jim.
G'day, Hopwood.
How are you? Really good to see you. Yeah, thank you so much for coming out. This is really great.
Thanks for making the effort.
Yeah, should we take a look?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, it's really great to have you here, and to think you've come all the way from Australia. I think you might be our furthest traveled guest and furthest traveled Hopwood, so you get the award for that.
Well, get the award for perseverance or something. Right. Yeah. No, 35 hours on the planes to get here, so yeah.
That's
it's
incredible.
It's a long trip.
This dates to the 1400s. We know that from dendro dating and the walls. Historic England did it, but you can see in there the woodwork and the carvings.
Beautiful.
Might be able to see it from here, but we're again, it's another spot where we're really lucky that it's intact, but it's
got a floor.
It's got a floor. So, and that's just floor to ceiling carvings in there. And how does it feel coming in? I mean, what does your ancestry mean to you? It must mean a lot to travel that kind of distance to come here to the hall.
Oh, it's amazing, because somewhere in the past there's a connection that I've still, as I told you, I've still got to find. There's a 200-year gap between the Hopwoods of Hopwood Hall and the Hopwoods of Australia, but determined to find that connection. But it's amazing to see what's been done. It's great.
Yeah, there must be some connection to you. Having the last name Hopwood, there must be some connection in the past. And I see you've done a lot of your genealogy research, and you've been on Ancestry and really done a lot of that.
We can go back to about 1700. And I think somewhere between the 1500 and 1700, where some of the Hopwoods that started off in Hopwood Hall have gone. The Australian Hopwoods all come from Cambridgeshire,
right?
In a little village called Ickleton. Some of them came from Saffron Walden, I think is the correct term, and some from Cambridge itself. But they all seem to be, we're going there, I'm visiting there in about 10 days' time. So crawling around cemeteries and churches and all that kind of stuff that us ancestry sleuths tend to do.
And what do you think the next generation and the generation after that can get from us saving these records and saving the hall? Do you think there's a value in that for the long term?
Look, I think we can be better at valuing our history. I think there's not enough appreciation. There's too much, wanting things now and throwing things away. It's important to appreciate the heritage. It's important to appreciate old things. People need to value the past. Not necessarily live in the past, but appreciate the past, because that's where we came from.
It's been such an incredible experience having Janice and Jim visit us here at Hopwood Hall Estate. We want more people to come and join us. If you think you have any sort of ancestral ties to Hopwood Hall or the Hopwood family, please do get in touch. We'd love to hear from you. We have a profile on Ancestry.com, and be sure to link with us there. And that's all for this 5-part series in collaboration with Ancestry. Now it's your turn. Where will your journey take you into the past in the future? Be sure to subscribe to Ancestry on YouTube, as well as our channel, Hopwood XIV, where you can learn more about Hopwood Hall Estate and follow our journey. Thank you very much, and we'll see you soon.